sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go here from Mile High. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him.
Oh, they come after him right away. Down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Brad McConkey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike, and I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey! They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he gets this up close to the 40. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
At the 41-yard line.
Jack Panther.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
The Eagles.
In motion is Warren. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
A 50-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Come on.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd down and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Colts offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards. On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They bring a tight end in motion left. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll take this down inside 35. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They'll come up here 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. We'll get this ahead for about 3. Dave Barron is there to make the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. His size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Richardson. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The tight end used in the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as well. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play with video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Richardson to the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
McConkey in motion. Here's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
I'm not flying.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Richardson gonna look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk, set 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This pass deflected and caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to work at all. A fake punt failure. And it's a turnover on down.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Let's go now.
Now Richardson. That one taken in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Colts. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
19. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. That one on target to Watson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Hey, check that, check that.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Hey,
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Stephanie!
A run with Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. Latu. There to bring them down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready? 6.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That'll be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey!
Right back to Irvin. He's to the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's good.
Irving. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Unlock right!
They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Ready? Ready?
They'll try to run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Colts able to add on. It is now 27-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. JT Tuimoloau there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
I would love to see his weapon. Do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A give. This is Irvin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
In motion is Warren. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey. Go get him, go get him, go get him. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Robert Spillane spills him there. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st down.
Hold the ready.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his 1st catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd, they need 8.
6 makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. It is second and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Denver. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Broncos will get just a bit closer.
Broncos 7.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go.
They'll run it. It's early. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
Come on, come on.
Second and a yard.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. It's Richardson on the move. He keeps it himself. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here. To him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's across midfield.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9. Brings up
The gun. Here's a run up the gut. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
tackled back at the 30-yard line.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's a 21-yard.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Come on, set, hawk, ready.
A run on 1st and goal. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up second.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. Didn't put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.